Hola, mi compadres, Brian the Boat here, and today is a reading your questions. Yes, finally, I have time to do this because, I'm not busy doing this and doing that. Still, doesn't mean I'm not busy because I got a lot of things to do, so let's go ahead and get this started. But before we do, I wanted to show you something pretty legit. Once I get this hung up, then, you will always see this, but check this out, mate. What up, Guatemala, mate? I love it so much. I love this flag. Love it, love it, love it. It's my home country, if you guys haven't noticed that. Best thing in the world. But, yeah, my grandmother brought me that because she came, Tuesday or Monday? Monday or Tuesday. I don't quite remember, but she brought me this flag, so I asked her to, so I'm really happy now. Now all I have to do is hang it somewhere. Alright, so we're gonna check on Instagram first, because I believe I'm the, asked Instagram first for some questions. Not a lot of questions this time on Instagram, but, it's decent, so we'll read the first one. So, it is from Caleb Smith 27, and he asked, how many human souls have you devoured? Well, let's see. None. NC Badalotto asks, what are your thoughts on Trump? I have a fear. A great fear that if Donald Trump wins, he's gonna get us into a ginormous war. It could be possibly World War III or some other war that I don't want to be part of. Because, he's that type of person who doesn't know how to keep his mouth shut. And say if he offended someone with a really good army and he gets butthurt very easily, well, imagine what he can do. He just opens his mouth like that without even thinking, starts a war. I mean, I don't know. There's a risk, there's always a risk that we could lose, and just imagine if we lose. But really, I don't want to go to war. But if we don't go to war with Trump, great. But there's going to be so many side effects with Trump being president, because there's just, that man. I don't think he is actually a good politician, but then again, I haven't really looked up on Donald Trump because I'm not very interested with him. I would much rather have Ben Carson to win as president, but then again, he did lose, so I can't really say that I want him for president. So the only options we have left, of course, is Hillary and, I was supposed to say Hitler. Oops, Donald Trump. But, if anything, I'll just go for Hillary. I know a lot of people don't like Hillary because of the whole emo scandal thing, but I don't know. I mean, that's my opinion. You asked for it, and there you go. I prefer Hillary than Donald Trump, because I don't want to go to war. I really don't. World War III? No thanks, fam. Matt MCD, which kind of went with NC Badalotto's question, said, why are your thoughts on Trump most likely going to be stupid? Because I'm not as intelligent as you, and I can't think like you. So therefore, I'm not as smart as you, and you're smarter than me, and I'm as stupid as a rock to you. So, my thoughts are irrelevant and they're obsolete, but your opinion is the best, and everyone should listen to your opinion because you are always right. Alright, now it's time to go for YouTube because we ran out of questions on Instagram. Now, let's go into the mother homeland of the great YouTube, where nothing here is as bad as Tumblr. Trust me, there's not as much cringe as Tumblr here on YouTube. Trust me on this. There's a lot of good content. You just have to, look for it just for 1 minute. You just look for it for 1 minute, you'd be good. So, just trust me. Joe Geoff says on YouTube, why are you salty? I recently put salt on me, so therefore I am salty. If you don't like that answer, then our body contains salt. It's just that my body just holds more salt than yours, so that's why I'm salty. Kylek Animations asked, why the fedora? There's a lot of things I copied on my channel. A lot. I've copied the outro for Markiplier, changed that because I want to be original. But sadly, this is also a copycat as well. Not to any other YouTuber, because I don't know anyone else who wears a fedora like this. But originally, the plan was I wanted to wear a hat. And so I, because I saw Jacksepticeye wearing a hat, so I was like, oh, I want to wear a hat. So I went ahead with a fedora. But it's just like, okay, yeah, I'm going to be made a meme out of. So I was just like, no, we got to find a better hat for this. But, I can't really complain. This is the OG look hat right here, freaking fedora. But then we have this hat right here. this lovely hat. So, I was actually thinking of using that hat for gaming videos once I get a camera, a face cam. So hopefully that will come soon, and if I can figure it out, I'll be able to put it on the computer. Not on the computer, because I don't have one. I'm poor. But that doesn't matter, because I only have the iPad, and that's all I need. No, I need more stuff, but I just have my iPad, and I'm happy. And my PS4, which is fantastic. Kaysen, who asks, what is your favorite video game? My favorite video game really has to be the Super Mario Galaxy franchise. I really love that game. That game was not only challenging, but very rewarding, because, like, you have to get so many objectives to get to one single point, and getting that star, the final point of the game, getting that star and spinning around it was just awesome. It was great, and it was just fantastic. I even more loved, like, Super Mario Galaxy 2, because you get to ride on Yoshi and just go about. You eat a chili, the boy goes like freaking Sonic, gotta go fast, and then, like, you eat like this prune or like peach that's blue, and you eat that sucker, and then he's just like, oh, I get like inflated, and he flies over like a balloon. I thought that was like fantastic. So Super Mario Galaxy has to be my favorite game this series, but out of the series, it would have to be Super Mario Galaxy 2. From King Mystic, and he asked, what made you want to do YouTube? That is a very, very complicated question to answer. I think it was a 3 to 4 stage thing with YouTube, because first off, when I first started off YouTube, I wanted to be famous. I wanted to be known as the great YouTuber, the great Brian the Bold. I wanted to get my name out. But I quickly saw that was not the right way to go, because you would actually be shot down. Even more so, if there weren't any opportunities to be shot down, to say like, oh, you won't get shot down if you want to get famous. But for me, I'm a very humble person, to be exact. Sometimes I'm humble in this, and others I'm not. But I feel like I'm more of a humble person that's more laid back to an extent. But then the second stage, would have to be me wanting to burn the entire furry community. I wanted all of those sick little beasts to burn on a freaking stake. I wanted them to all die. So I thought, hey, maybe if I do get famous, and maybe if I get a big following, I can get that following, go on someone's profile and harass them. That'd be great, right? That'd be fantastic. So I wanted to create an army. So that's where the Red Guard came out, and I wanted to burn the entire furry community. And all they'll be seeing is the sign of the red blood that'll be on their faces. So that's why we get the Red Guard, because the guards are going to be covered with red after I'm done with the furry community. But then I saw some errors with that, because I don't want to kill people. I want to kill furries. So hate the sin, not the person. So, with that being said, I would have to say no to that. And so I would have to come up with another idea. Why do I want to do YouTube? And so comes with stage 3. And stage 3 is, I just wanted to make a community where people would come and see and sit down and watch my content and smile, laugh. Imagine, if you're that person who are having a very crappy day and you just wanted to kill yourself, but you saw hope on YouTube, who would they go to? Hopefully me. They would watch my content, sit down, and laugh for the first time. Escape through all the garbage that they're going to, and watch me. That was my third attempt to, make my, make YouTube what it is for me on this channel. Now, today, my thoughts are, make content that would be good for the people. Make content that would be good quality for the subscribers, and make content that would bring people to watch my content and to stay on my content. So the red videos, I love making them, but they're not my go-to videos. Even though they get me views, They're not my go-to video. War of the Tanks, love that game, but it's not my go-to video. Other gaming videos, vlogs, are my go-to videos. I make vlogs to get y'all to watch it. I make gaming videos to get y'all to watch it. To y'all, I mean subscribers. Y'all, the community, the family. The rant videos and the reviews are really just to get people to be like, oh, look at this channel. He apparently makes good content. And then, like, they would have to look like, oh, it's another Leafy clone. But then when they get on my channel, it's like, oh my gosh, this person has a lot of different things on this channel. And I do. Like, if I had to describe what I make on my video, it's I make gaming videos, vlogs, reviews, and commentary videos. That's what I make. That's what I do. And I want to do skits, but I have many ideas stored in my head, but I'm not sure how to portray it. I think I can figure it out, but I would just need more time to do that as well. But, you know, that's practically the evolution of my YouTube career in a short span of 1 year. 1 year of being YouTube. Happy birthday, Brian the Bold Channel! You've been born for at least a year now. Congratulations, Redguard. So that's practically all I had to do with these questions, because not a lot of questions were to be answered, but I got every single question answered. So if you want your question to be answered in the next video, do not hesitate to ask me a question anytime. I'm open. I have a lot of free time, even though I'll tell you I don't, but I do. So, you know, send me a question. I would love to answer it in a Q&A video. But for now, this Q&A video comes to an end. So thank you very much for watching this Q&A video. And if you liked it, give it a like, support the Red Guard. And this is Brian the Bold signing out. Stay bold out there. Ciao.